The nitrogen cycle starts with nitrogen fixation. We'll know the nitrogen fixation as the process in which the nitrogen from the earth gets to the soil and is divided into molecules that are able for plants and animals consumption and use of it. This is very important and is the first step for the nitrogen cycle. Now we get the famous assimilation. That is how the animals or plants take the nitrogen process and are able to convert it into plant proteins and nucleic acids. This is very important because this is how they really use the nitrogen, being very important for them. This is called nitrogen assimilation. Well, this is the process when the remaining amount of nitrogen from a dead animal or plant is turned into ammonium by the organic bacteria or in some cases fungi. This is what we call ammonification. The process where we get the conversion from ammonium to nitrate and the responsible for doing it are the bacteria that we find in the soil. The process starts with the oxidation of ammonium, and important is that the ammonia is a very toxic for plants. This is what we call nitrification. What happens with this is that the cycle gets completed with the help of some anaerobic bacterial species. The nitrate works as an electron acceptor and replaces oxygen during the respiration. This doesn't mean they need to do it every time, but just happens out of nowhere. This is denitrification. Nitrogen is important in the ecosystem because it forms an important role, the nucleic acids, which are very important in most of living things on Earth. It also takes an important role in the component of proteins, and we can be able to find it basically everywhere in the world. As we've been studying, nitrogen seems to be in more things on Earth rather than the oxygen. After making an investigation, we know that nitrogen is in a 4 to 1 ratio compared to oxygen. We never expected a difference this big and we're amazed about this. Plants use nitrogen and it's very important for them. The problem is that they aren't able to get it from the air because nitrogen is in the concrete case has something called triple bond and it's barely impossible for a plant to break it. For this reason, plants get their nitrogen from the soil because it's already divided and processed for them to get it. Why do animals need nitrogen? Well, animals need nitrogen because it plays an important role in the construction of ammonia acids, and these are considered as life building blocks. This is very fundamental. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day.